Hello, friends. It has been quite a while, it feels like, since I've hopped on live. Last week, I was like in crazy mode because I knew I was leaving for a work trip and I was recovering from being sick. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to just have to take a break. Although I hate missing our Tuesday connection times. And I finally get on this week and I'm half an hour later than usual. So we'll see if anybody joins in, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. So um I'm a little bit on Pacific time, so I slept in this morning. I mean, slept in terms of I'm normally up well before 7, but I didn't get up till 20 to 8. But hopefully, some of you are catching this and are able to say hello. If you are, drop a excuse me, drop a little hello in the comments. I would love to connect with you. I have so much to share, but pretty much I just wanted to do some creating. So, as you may or may not know, new products became live at the beginning of this month, at the beginning of January. I had a great appreciation event to kick off some of those new products. And then, as well, we have new product of the month and lots of exciting things. So, how did I let me see. So there's so much that's already happened this month. So I had my appreciation event earlier this month where we made some cute cards. And then I also had lunch, laugh, and craft this month. Good morning, Maureen. And then there was lots of things going on at work. For those of you that are demonstrators, we had sort of a special celebration stamping party. So, whoa, it's been a lot of running around here. So, my craft cave, as usual, is in a bit of chaos. But I also, as a demonstrator, I love buying new things. So I thought today I would share some of the new things I bought, and this is my excuse to play with it. So those of you joining me, you're going to give me advice as I play with a brand new stamp set. So tell me in the comments, when you get a brand new stamp set, how do you play with it? How do you use it? Do you already have something in your mind you're going to create, or do you sit down and play? And I would like to know what you do. So before we dive into our little playtime, I wanted to give you some reminders because we are at the end of January. I can't believe it. So what does that mean? That means that the bonus days promotion is almost gone. So this promotion is every $60 spend, you get a $6 coupon to use in February to discount whatever you want to buy in February. So that's like 10% there, guys. So don't miss out every $60 spend. So you can get a $6 coupon. You can get multiple $6 coupons. Don't miss out to do that. So I have had a few orders come in at the end of the month, and it's always good to order at the beginning when something new comes out because things fly off the shelf. So there are some items from the new catalog that are already unavailable, but I want to show you what to do. If you see something you want that's unavailable, the first thing you want to do is you want to be notified when it comes back in stock. Okay, so let me see if I can share my screen to show you how to do that, because the project that I showed 2 weeks ago with the Easter Joy, I think the Easter Joy stamp set is currently unavailable, but I am sure they are working to get more in stock. So all you have to do, say if we're going here, okay, say we want the Easter Joy, for example, Easter basket. Okay, so if you know you want the Easter basket photopolymer stamp set, oh no, it's currently unavailable. So send me an email if this item becomes available. So you put your email address in there and you click the box and then you click notify me. Okay, so that's what you're going to want to do. I mean, put your email, not my email. But anyway, let me stop sharing that. So that is really important because sometimes not everything you want is going to be available at the same time. So my advice is get what you want when it's available. The things that aren't available, you put your name in to receive back in stock notifications. And then when it comes back in stock, then you can order. Okay. So that's what you do. And, but that's okay. You're not too late if you haven't taken advantage of some of the newest products, because there's still lots available to shop from. It's just that some of the, and it's hard to guess what's going to be the most popular, but some of them have sold out, but they are coming back. So, today's new product that I want to show you, well, I just can't wait to play with it because I bought it. It's called Unbridled Beauty. It's totally different from anything that I typically buy. I typically buy flowers and cutesy things. I don't know. I bought this one just because, I don't know if you know, but Lunar New Year this year is Year of the Horse. And so I thought, oh, I wonder whether I could do a Lunar New Year card with that. I don't think that's what I'm going to do today with it, but I thought, why not grab it? And it's easy to buy more stamps now that they come in this super slim packaging. So I talked to someone this past weekend that was so overcome with happiness with the new packaging. She actually bought a whole bunch more of new packaging so she could put her other stamps in there, because then everything fits. I mean, she was starting to overflow her shelves, and now everything fits again. So, that's information about that. So bonus days, don't miss shopping for the new stuff that's out. Upcoming classes. Okay, I would like to invite you, for those of you that are local and can come out to Markham, we need to beat the winter blues. And how we do that is gathering together and having some fun. And I'm so excited to be again at Rouge River Brewing Company, supporting local, one of our local craft brewery houses in Markham. And it's got such a cool vibe inside. So your registration fee for the class includes a drink ticket, so you can get something alcoholic, something non-alcoholic, and enjoy the vibe there. And you can choose which project you want to make when you come. So you can choose these ones where you'll make 9, I guess they're like friendship cards, okay, using our newest kit. Actually, I didn't even check anyway, substitutions may occur if it's not available anymore. Okay. That one. So you make 9 cards, 3 different designs of each. So it's super cute. Okay. Or you can do this sampler frame, which is a great way to kind of decorate your home for Valentine's or give a special gift to someone. If you want to let them know you care about them. So there you go. I would love to see you in person. I'd love to share a drink with you while supporting local business. Of course, whenever you join a class or shop with me, you are supporting a local Canadian business as an independent Canadian demonstrator. But I thought, why not get out in the community and do something fun out there? Okay, so the registration link is in the description, or you can just go to Linktree/Stampin' for Fun and click the upcoming classes link, and it should take you to my page where you can register. Okay. What else? Okay. So hopefully you're on my email newsletter list, because you'll get lots of info there. Okay, what are the comments here? Maureen says that when she's playing with a new stamp set, the first thing she does is look for inspiration on Pinterest. Yes, I do exactly the same, because Stampin' Up! Is such a, I don't know, famous is the right word, but very reputable, well-known, long-standing crafting company. You can actually search Stampin' Up! And put the name of the stamp set and see what people have posted on Pinterest using a particular stamp set. So I did do that today, but because this stamp set is so out of my normal zone of things, I'm not sure how it'll turn out. So I am so glad you're joining me live and you can help me create. So let's see if we can turn the camera down. So the crafty kits, sorry, back to my classes. I realized I only talked about my crafty kits and cozy sips class at Rouge River Brewing Company, but I also have Creating for Christ coming up, and the Jen and Jen Stamp Camp. Registration for that is pretty much closed. My helper's coming today. We're cutting today. So if you missed out on that, message me ASAP and I'll see if I can squeeze you in. But I'm leaving again for work on Saturday. I'm really getting my air miles in. I have to go down to the head office in Salt Lake. So I want to get everything cut and prepped before I go. So I guess those are the other things. The Creating for Christ. I actually have a plan. Something that's impacted me a lot this year has been the Anne of Green Gables stories. And I felt like there were some pretty profound comments in that book that I thought we could tease out and use in our Creating for Christ event. So if you're a fan of Anne of Green Gables, a fan of Jesus, or a fan of creating, this class is for you. You can take it to go version, but if you're local, I highly encourage you to come for the in-person in Markham, and that'll be on February 28th. Okay, so I'm going to bring this other table up. Bring this table up here. Hopefully you can see it. I'll turn off the overhead light to get rid of that giant shadow. Can you guys hear me okay? Good morning, Linda. Okay, great. Let's see. Maybe we can make it a bit bigger here. Okay, how's that? Can you hear me? Okay, so I'm looking at it. I'm wondering what to do. And sometimes I like to, besides going to Pinterest, I like to also, here. So this was just one of the new stamps I bought. I also bought these ones. Okay, so there are stamp sets that are not in the mini catalog, but are part of online releases. So because I love it that Stampin' Up! Releases so many different things, and it wouldn't all fit in the mini catalog, so they put some just online. This one has been really popular. I'm sure I'll use it for Creating for Christ, Prayers and Promises. These are great for sympathy cards. If you need to do sympathy cards or thinking of you or caring for you cards, this one is great. This one I got because you can never go wrong with just some classic sentiments for different occasions. And I thought this one would be good. My husband and I are going to be celebrating our 30th wedding anniversary this year in May. So it's got an anniversary one. It's got a New Year one. It's got a St. Patrick's Day one, Valentine's, congratulations, but it's still got the classic like birthday. Okay, so anyway, I picked this one up because I thought that was pretty useful. Okay, and then this one, which I'm kind of stuck with. So I did do what Maureen suggested. I went to Pinterest, I looked, so I kind of have an idea. But the other thing I like to do when I'm creating is I think, what are my designer series paper options? And so because I have such a tendency towards girly, cutie, I was like, okay, I need something a little more classic, maybe a little masculine. And so, hi, Carmen. And so I thought, what am I going to grab? And so I grabbed the Timeless Plaid because I thought, that could be kind of useful here. Okay, so I'm not sure, but I grabbed this pattern from it. Okay, and I know it has some retired colors in it, like the boho blue and wild wheat, but I think maybe I'll use this. Go ahead. This is spontaneous stamping. This is playtime. Okay, guys. So don't be alarmed that I'm not like quickly stamping for you because I'm working it through and you guys can help me. Okay, so don't be afraid to use the comments. The other one I grabbed was the beautiful Gallery Designer Series paper because there are some nature scenes in here. There's some kind of Okay, so there's some nature scenes. I thought maybe that would work with this stamp set. Okay, I wasn't sure, but then I don't know. I grabbed this one here. It almost has a little bit of a wood grain look. I don't know. This one is actually really nice as well. I'm thinking. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Let's start, because I could put kind of a horse here. I could put this horse here. Let's see how big the stamp set is. Sometimes the images are not exactly the size that it is. Okay. The horse is pretty big. The horse is pretty big, so I don't know. This has potential here, I think. Okay. But that's not, this is also pretty big. Okay. I'm going to get started. At the end, we just have to start. So let me grab my paper trimmer and let's see what happens. So I'm going to look at the back of this to see what color brown this is. I think it might be crumb cake, but all the colors are on the back. There's basic beige. Yes, crumb cake, early espresso. Okay, let's grab some crumb cake and start with that. Although this gray is nice too. Maybe a basic gray. I recently just put all my 12 by 12 paper into here, basic gray. Let's do this. Into my shelf, but it's made my shelf very, very cluttered. Okay, we could do a basic gray or a smoky slate or a crumb cake. Let's see. I feel like I want to do crumb cake. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. And if it doesn't turn out that I love it, it's okay, because I think, yes, grab different paper packs. It's only because the stamp set was kind of inspiring me here. Okay, let me see whether I have an already pre-cut one. Okay, I'll just grab this. And okay, so Beth was saying crumb cake too. So I'm going to go with crumb cake as well, because the gray just seemed a little dark. I don't want something too, I don't know, too dark. Cut that. And we'll score it at 4 1/4. So all I did was take our 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock, cut it in half at 5 1/2, and score it at 4 1/4 to create our base. Okay. And then we can actually just put that around. I want to brighten it up a bit. I wonder if I put a white border around, how that'll look. Let's see. Or whether it's too stark. Let's try it. Okay. So I'm just going to go 1/4 inch. So I'll be cutting it at 5 1/4 by 4 inches. Oh, by the way, I'm going to tell you guys a little story. My trimmer, I've had it forever, for a super long time. And then I started noticing that my scoring blade kept falling out. And so I thought, that's weird. Is the plastic stretching? What happened? But the cutting blade was not falling out. So I think something happens when you push a lot, because the scoring blade, we're pushing pretty hard to kind of get the score mark. So I bought new scoring blades. You can get replacement scoring blades on our online store, and I put it in and it's perfect. So I guess over time it gets worn out at the bottom, and this little piece doesn't stay in the track. So I bought a new one and it's perfect now. So there you go. I thought I'd have to buy a whole new trimmer, but I didn't. I mean, the trimmer is really old, so it doesn't owe me anything. You know what? I was going to do this on the background, but I actually think I like this plaid one. Let's try it. So we'll cut it at 5 inches. And 3 3/4. Okay, so that's the simplest way to kind of start with a card base, is to just layer some layers up. See how it immediately gives it pop and texture? Oh, Beth is with me. Okay, she's also with the plaid. Okay, so I'm not going to glue it down yet because I'm just going to keep thinking here. Okay, and I did quickly look at Pinterest beforehand, so we'll see what happens. I'm going to use this one here. And when you make cards, do you think of who you're going to give it to? It's more meaningful to me when I make it with someone in mind. So this one, I think I did this before for my son. He's in first year university at Queen's, and it's just hard. It's just hard for him. He texted us and he's telling us how he hates school, mostly because it's hard, I think. And I just feel bad for him because I can't be there. So, but this is part of growing up. So I'm going to make him a card. And I'm probably going to use this sentiment maybe. It's about the journey, okay? I don't know if sweet memories would really work. But the thing is, it's one of those things. When he becomes old like me, he'll look back on his university years with great happiness, I am sure. Okay, so we've got this going. Let me stamp something here. Because what I'm imagining is I will put this here somewhere. You know what? I think it would be nice if I just, we could do a square. Let me grab the Stylish Shapes die. Okay, so my helpers are like, oh yeah, when we don't know which die you're using, we're just going to assume it's Stylish Shapes because I use it so much, this one. Let me see. I think this has squares. Yes, see? I feel like this would fit really nicely. Yes. Okay. Yay. Let's see how it turns out. Do I want the square? Hold on. You help me, okay? You tell me what you prefer. Because the other one that comes to mind right now is the banner dies. Okay, so tell me which you prefer. Should I do the square or should I do one of these banners? Okay, this one looks a little big. Okay, so let's go one smaller. I could even mat it. Okay. Okay. So actually, I'm kind of liking that. What do you think? Should we do the banner dies or should we do the square to stamp? So this is the shape that we're cutting out. I hope you guys know where I'm going. Okay, so I'm going to cut out my white paper with one of these shapes, either the banner or the square. Which one do you guys think? I am leaning heavily towards banner. Oh, Donna is saying banner too. Okay, let's do the banner. Stylish Shapes, you're going away. You're going away. The banner just has a little more something. Okay, we've got all the votes for banner. Here we go. Okay. Goodbye, Stylish Shapes. I love you, but not today. Okay, so if you haven't yet grabbed your banner dies, purchase them now while you can get a $6 coupon. Okay, so it's a great time to shop when they've got the bonus days coupon on. Okay, so let's cut it out. Oh, so many ideas going in my head, but I'm limiting myself because I do have to go to work today. Okay, let's see whether I've got something that works. This is a bit big. Let's cut it. Because suddenly what went through my head was I could stamp it on crumb cake and then emboss it. Wouldn't that be kind of fun? But maybe not. Okay, let's see. This is playtime. This is the great thing about this hobby is you can't play in the same way with some other crafts. Like say if I was, I don't know, knitting or something, right? It takes a while to see what's happening. And then what are you going to do? Pull out all the stitches and do it all over again? But with paper, I feel like that's okay. Just cut another piece of paper or just flip it over. Okay. Okay. See, it fits perfectly here. And I'm going to do a dark color. I'm going to do like an early espresso. So it's going to be kind of a brown horse. Good morning, Pat. Okay. Let's see. We're doing spontaneous stamping. So I didn't have a particular project in mind. I just wanted to use my brand new stamp set and make a card for my son. So we're kind of going and you guys are helping me make it. So the recent vote was for the banner. Look at the detail on that stamp. Look at that. That's incredible. Incredible. I love it. Okay. And so what I might do is I'm going to put a mat around it. The question is what color matte? Maybe I'll do early espresso just so that it goes with the ink pad. Okay. And I bet some of you didn't even know this stamp set existed. And that's why it's important to always be going to the website so that you can see all the new things. Okay. Okay, my shelves are all crammed up because I put my 12 by 12 cardstock in the... Okay. So let's cut this out. This card is coming together, eh? That plaid is great. It came out a while ago, this timeless plaid, and that's the great thing about having these online exclusives, because just because it's not in the catalog anymore doesn't mean that they can't move it to online exclusives if it's popular. So I'm still using it. Okay. Oh, so see, Mary did see this one. I did not see it at first. I place multiple orders when new things come out. How many of you are like me? There's sort of like first round. Absolutely. I want this. And then second round. I think maybe I need this. Okay. There we go. There we go. Doesn't that really make it pop when you add a little mat to it? Okay. Okay, I think that's really simple. It's classy, it's simple. The DSP really makes it pop. And then we could just put a crumb cake sentiment across here. I really want to do It's About the Journey because of the stress my son is currently going through at school. So let me just grab that stamp. Last time I sent him a card, I also included a skip the dishes gift card. so then he could order himself food. He's probably getting tired of school food. So, okay, so let me think. What's a great way to kind of, or, okay, so now that's the question. Are we going portrait or landscape? Please vote. And then I will think which I prefer. See, the sentiment. I wonder. No, I want these together. I think I'll just put a banner coming across here, right? How wide is this? Let's measure it. Ooh, it is almost an inch. Let's see. Because I was going to use this one, but now I'm not so sure. The color is a little off. Oh, pecan pie. Okay, so let me see. Let's take some crumb cake. Maureen's like, I know how you like slanted pictures. Yeah, super no. It makes me feel itchy inside. Okay, so let's see. Let me stamp this. Let me grab a block. Let's stamp it and see what happens. Okay, Linda's saying go landscape. I'm just putting this stamp. Okay, so let's use early espresso again. I could also use white embossing powder. That's another idea. But let's just stamp it and see what happens. Yeah, the sentiment is kind of bugging me. I would have really liked just a sentiment going across, but the shape of this makes me feel like, it's not bad. It's not bad, right? If I haven't glued this down, but if I pop this like this, I think there's something. I think that would work. Okay, let's do that. Let's stick it down. And then what I can do is put some embellishment on this side. Okay, I think that's going to be my card. Sweet and simple, but fun to create. And easy to replicate if I wanted to make more. So I like this layering that I did here. What a great way to start my day, guys. Thanks for being with me. Isn't it great to have some playtime? I don't know what happens to grown-ups where we stop playing. We need to play. Okay, put this here. Oh, you know what? I want to add a bit of color around here. Let me see whether I have a blending brush. It will work. Because we got to rough it up a bit, eh? Add a little bit of color around the edges. Make it look rugged and dirty because that horse has been riding around, dusty. Okay, so just add a little bit of color there. Okay. Do you see that? I just kind of weathered the sides a little bit. Okay. Great. Okay. And let's think about what we want to do here. I think just some linen thread might be okay. Or I think this, I don't know if this is still available. I think it was on the last chance list the last time. Let's check if it's still available. It is called the Irregular Weave Trim. Let's check. So yep, it's still there. It's on the last chance list. It's on sale for $11. But I like how this one, yeah, there's a little bit of texture there. So we could just wrap this around. Okay, so let's do that. Let me just get my scissors. The last chance page when you're shopping is also a great place to check for deals. And because, you know, if you like it, it's not coming back. It's on the last chance. So, and what I'll do so that I can remember for later, I'm just going to put a big L on this. Okay, so, and then I'm going to take a little piece maybe and tie a little knot. Let's see how that works. Okay. This has like a bit of a rough texture on it, so it's perfect for this outdoorsy kind of card. And it's on sale, even better. Okay. Oh, I probably should have gotten myself a longer piece. Welcome to my channel where you can watch me tie a knot. Okay, there you go. Okay. Okay, and we'll center it and we'll put it on like that. Oh, if I had been smart, it might be nice to have it going across the other side here. Oh, well. It's fine, it's fine. What do you guys think about my playtime today? The card, I didn't know how it was going to turn out, but I got a brand new stamp set and I wanted to play and you guys helped me. Look at that. I'm very happy. I'm going to send this card to my son. I'm going to let him know I'm thinking about him. And horses are strong, so hopefully he feels strong when he gets the card. What do you guys think? And there you go. There you have it. A brand new stamp set that I got. Didn't know what I was going to do with it. And this is what it turned into with your help. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for your patience as I was a little late today, recovering a bit. Yay, I'm glad you love it, Linda. I love it too. I'll let you guys know how my son enjoyed his card. I was even saying to him, I felt so bad for him. He was like just so miserable. He's got so many courses and it's so hard. And I was like, maybe I'll just drive over and visit you. It's about a 2-hour drive. He's like, I literally don't have time because he has so much work to do. So I don't know if any of you out there have done engineering or anything, but it's a pretty intense program. So poor kid. Thanks for joining me. Let me flip on the light here. Okay. How do I move this away? Hold on. All right. There we go. Okay. Well, thanks for joining me today. Thanks for having playtime with me. And I hope I will see you. Will I see you next week? Okay, we'll see if I get really organized because I'll be away for work again. But I want to record some things because there's some exciting things coming in February, one of which is a special promotion for joining my team. So, but there's something cool about it. So I'll try to record something and get it out before I go. Ha ha ha. We'll see how that goes. But thank you everyone for joining me. Bye.